You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons adventure path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party enters a virtual world in order to recover Starfinders captured in a technological stasis. Our specialists have put together a digital tether that allows you to enter the virtual world without getting trapped like your colleagues did. Still, you must be careful. Even though nothing that happens in there is real, dying in the simulation might kill you.
We're going into a video game, guys. This has been my dream.
This is...
You've been training for this your entire life.
Where do I hook in?
Mine's like, plug me in now. So you guys plugging in?
Yes.
Somebody's got to.
I don't
You guys
think
like
much
cable?
of a choice.
Are you guys plugging?
Maya didn't even have a port there.
Okay.
I've got like a data jack embedded in my skull, I imagine, somewhere.
Somewhere we're gonna make one. We're just gonna make one.
I think that was part of the deal to get the exocortex in my head, and nowhere else was to have a data jack embedded in the skull.
So you guys find yourself someplace comfy. You all are implanted into this virtual world. In the virtual world, you have the same equipment that you had in the real world. Equipment, spells, and abilities used in the virtual world don't affect your resources in the real world. However, any hit points, stamina points, and resolve points lost in the virtual world would also be lost in the real world. And you can potentially die of shock if you die in this virtual world.
Do any of our spells or shit refresh?
They don't refresh, they're just not used, like when you come out. So if you go in there with a third level spell slot...
I come out of there with a third level spell
Yeah.
slot. Cool, okay.
Right. Same thing with my haste circuit, I'm assuming, then?
Yeah. With whatever charges was left on it,
Yeah.
and they just don't get spent when you come back out.
Thank you.
Cool. All right.
So, when you boot in, you all find yourselves in a cantina where a bartender named Jodane welcomes you. Hello!
Are you Judang? How did I know that?
In green text. It's like Jodane.
Your name is showing.
Welcome to the bar. Grab yourself a chair, get you a drink, some snacks. Enjoy yourselves, have fun. Meet all of the friendly folks who live here. It's fine.
They live here in your bar?
Yeah, I mean, we got rooms upstairs, whatever. We all have a
Did
good time.
anybody tell us actually how to get them out of here? I feel like that was an important...
Did we just enter a computer simulation and not know how to get out of it?
Well, you are
guys just
conscious
watch me
and
sprint over, plug in,
just
like,
kinda-
I guess we got
you guys are conscious of it. It's kind of like a lucid dream where you're aware that you are here and therefore you can snap out of it anytime you want to.
Right.
Oh.
The chances are good that these individuals don't really understand that they're
They don't.
in this point.
They were brought in while they were like unconscious or something.
They
Yeah.
just woke up here.
So this is like their reality. So
Also,
you're trying
they've
to
been
like
here for months and months. And
so you're
months.
trying to like put them into like a lucid dream so that they have this recognition that I'm in a dream, therefore they can come out of it.
Hey, you're dreaming right now.
But yeah, this is a very happy, chill place. We're all happy here, so if you would just don't say or do anything that would upset anyone, please.
Why not?
It's just
Because my
Not-
friend here gets kind of rowdy when he drinks.
not how we do things here.
How do you do things here?
Very calmly. It's very relaxing.
Nobody drinks the Kool-Aid.
So what did you do before you were a bartender?
I've always been a bartender,
Oh. Well, I wasn't always a Starfinder.
but I've always been a bartender. What happened before then's not really important. You want to talk about kindergarten? What I did in 4th grade? High school?
Tell me about your mother.
She's a beautiful woman. She raised me from, birth to when I set out on my own at the ripe old age of 16 and decide to be a bartender. And that's what I've done for the rest of my life. You ask a lot of questions.
That's my nature.
Would you ask 3? They got weird definitions of a lot.
So you see 3 very kind of distinct groups. There's like a little outdoor area. Can anyone make me like a culture or perception check?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try culture.
25 culture.
25 culture.
16 perception.
Okay, 25 culture.
27 culture?
Yeah. Anything, any culture 23 or above.
Okay, cool.
This virtual world resembles some of the most appealing areas of Absalom Station. It's not quite like a perfect representation of Absalom Station, but it's like an artistic representation of like, yeah, Jatembe Park, yeah, the Lure Spire Complex, yeah, like all these like favorable things that aren't even geographically close to one another. It's just, you know, that's how that works. It's almost as though the collective consciousness of these individuals have created and collaborated on this space to create
what they thought was the best place.
An idyllic Absalom Station experience for them.
Okay.
You'll find that there are 3 groups in this area. There are...
Here's an interesting question. So I have that like wireless hack ability. But then the other side of it is, with my wireless hack ability, I can actually send my like AI to like hack something while I'm in the middle of fighting and can control like both things at the same time.
Yeah.
But where I'm in a virtual world, does that make my wireless hack ability technically? Here's the first question: does it make it have infinite range? And then the second question is, can my exocortex become a separate character in the virtual world?
The answer is yes.
So,
What does your exocortex look like in this virtual world?
oh my gosh. I guess like the closest would be like full-bodied representation like Cortana from Halo. Like.
Yes. Cortana.
It looks like you, only photo negative.
Oh, that'd be...
It's also
Spider-Man stuff
it also has this constant impression that it's just judging you all the time.
Yeah. Like anytime you say anything, it just like sighs and rolls its eyes.
It's like, yeah, I would like a drink, and then your exocortex pipes up. Would you like me to get that for you?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to trouble yourself with that, Maia?
It's all like, wow, bitter much? I'm just turn you off a little bit.
Why did you program her like that?
So yeah, you basically have an exocortex that's going to have the exact...
Technically, by story, like out of game, I didn't program her. I found her and stole her.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes it sound worse.
You like kidnapped a VI?
I guess. Like,
she is essentially going to have the same stats as Maia.
okay.
Like, almost...
So she is also going to suck at shooting guns.
Yeah. That's fair.
But it's going to happen twice, so it's... so there are 3 groups here that you can kind of speak with. There's a group of, like, greasers, like just bikers. A human, 2 Lashuntas, a Yosoki, and a vest. They're wearing leather jackets, and they're just, like, tuning up these expensive-looking intercycles. Just, like, tuning them up and, you know, like, making the rev noises and, like, admiring these bikes, whatever. There's, over in this nook in the bar, there are these scholars, an android, a Demaya Lashunta, a Kasatha, and 2 Shirans engaging in this heated debate about Galarian. And last, there's this picnic occurring outside. It's a dwarf, 2 Kasatha, and 3 Tengus enjoying this picnic in the park. They're wearing fashionable clothes. They're kind of marveling at the beauty of the natural world.
Okay, I thought Trilla. It just super clicked. It's the people in the containers are forced here.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think Zenka needs to go over there and assert dominance over the other drivers.
I mean, I don't know about assert. I wouldn't go that far.
I'd say we're all pretty sweet motorcycle riders at this point.
So you want to go talk to the bikers?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So here's
I'm hurt that you thought I wouldn't.
all right.
Drive a mean bus.
Hey, how you doing? You into bikes?
I am, actually.
Oh, what you ride?
What are our bikes called?
They're called just
Sandoval Nomads.
yeah,
that's the
Sandoval
ship.
Nomads.
Or is
Load
it-
up.
No, the Vagabond. It's
Right,
still
right.
Sandoval
It's the-
branded. It's
yeah, it's
Sandoval
the-
Nomad.
Yeah.
The Vagabond. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Have a-
just
a
load up the
way-
schematics. Like
Have a
pull
way
it up.
overtuned Sandoval Nomad every time
They
I'm just
come
like,
that way.
we've got a couple of Sandoval Nomads that we've been doing some work to.
Oh yeah, those things are. Oh yeah, we got some cool bikes here. So
Can show them to me.
okay, they show you the bikes. They do the revs and stuff like that.
Not awkward
Can
at
you
all.
can you make me a engineering or piloting check?
The answer is yes.
Just the
I want,
look.
I want to
the
hear
look
a
on-
number
the
of
look on
Mr.
Zenka's
Failed
face.
2/3 of the ones that happened in hell.
Hey, you. That's a 28 piloting.
28 is sufficient. There are some weird flaws in these virtual bikes designs. Like
it
the
makes sense
three.
because they're going to be based off of someone else's conscious, so what they
Right.
consciously think about the bike.
You've seen some bikes recently. You can just tell, like, there's some.
I have to check a thing real quick. It's not going to mean anything, but I need that for my knowledge.
Point out to them in detail how they don't work quite right.
Well, that's weird. I mean, and you kind of point out, it's like,
Yeah, you got
oh
some
yeah,
problems
there's.
here.
Well,
We should fix those.
okay, we could do that connection there. That's cool. So you do know a lot about bikes.
Why are these? They shouldn't even run like that.
It's because we're in a dream.
We want. Okay, think it, you. We want them to realize that to come to go. Oh, we're in a dream world.
That's why I
Make
was
a diplomacy
screaming it very
check.
loudly, like I
Yeah.
was trying to whisper.
Oh, you're fake whispering. It didn't occur to me that the telepathic creature is just fake whispering at me. Sorry, I'm
Messed
slow
up
on the update.
engineering on this bike.
Cocked die. That's not much better. Okay. So, 16 diplomacy. It's not a class skill.
Simulation done fucked up.
Okay. 16 diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. No, that doesn't make any sense. No, these bikes are fine. I mean, you just point out some minor things, like they'd still run without it. It's
22 diplomacy. This part's upside fucking down.
it is.
It's
How
minus.
in the hell did this even work?
They all start having these questions and stuff, and the gang's Vesk leader kind of like has this moment of realization. How in the hell did that work?
I don't know, but now it's sideways.
Where am I?
You're in a computer.
Where am I?
You're in a virtual world.
Who are you?
Starfinders.
Starfinder sent to pull you out of this virtual world.
Okay. All right. Okay. So how do we get out?
Just think about waking up real hard.
We have people
try to
outside
fly.
working on it, but as long as your brain is here, you won't be able to pull yourself out.
Oh, that's also a good answer.
Right.
Okay.
But I wonder
so-
if we could relay to them, like, the Starfinder that has now realized he's in a virtual world, and they could find him in the tube, and that might help them better actually be able to remove them from the virtual world, knowing.
Yeah. How are we supposed to get out?
Do we have a way of communicating
Can
with the
you-
outside?
Can your exocortex interact with
Yeah,
computers
Cortana's
outside the
basically like,
simulation?
be right back.
Right.
Flashes out. Flash back in. I've let them know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You like your internal speaker is just kind of humming this information to the.
It does it in Morse code. Turns on the fan. Turns the fan on and off. Morse code.
It's just typing on their computer screen. I wonder if the people who wrote this had considered that thought with the virtual world of like with mechanics and exocortexes, because it is listed that it's like
this
an AI.
This encounter is probably meant to be run in 20 minutes. No,
right?
Yeah.
And then as you level, like it actually says, the AI is gaining like more and more sentience, like throughout the.
Right. Okay. So, but you guys are good. You know that this is effed up.
Yeah.
Because Absalom Station does not look like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta wait for them to get them out of here. Yes.
Okay, let me try to. Jourdain, the bartender, he's keeping us from leaving.
He's the only one here who's not a Starfinder.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's shoot him.
Well, no. Let's
wake everybody else.
Let's wake everybody else up so they don't have to deal with the dump shock.
Let's at least let them know.
Okay.
Then we'll deal with.
But
here's something I learned. He teaches you a trick that allows you to change the damage your weapons deal as though they had a corrosive, flaming frost, or shock weapon fusion.
Yeah, I can already do
for
that
the simulation.
We can already do that in the real world.
Yes.
Thanks for
You
just
hit
showing
tilde.
me
I can't. Shut up.
tilde/mod weapon
all right,
space.
so I do the hand gesture. We'll pull up the Sword Art Online menu and adjust my inventory.
Yeah.
I love it.
This is like interesting because like if you're just like connected into this too, that's another thing. Like can I just start rolling computer checks and be like, all right, I'm trying to hack into the game files here. Right?
Texture models, songs, we got it all here.
We'll change the frame rate.
Which for whatever reason adjusts, which is like the durability for the weapons in some games. So.
Oh my gosh.
Changes the clock rate of everything.
Change the frame rate for certain people so they just get really sick and nauseated trying to control themselves.
Dark Souls, that like weapon durability was based on frame rate, so when you played it on computer, if you accidentally hit a wall, like it would just decimate your sword.
Oh no, I was talking about the recent Fallout 76.
Yeah, that was the longest time.
The client the client bases its clock on the frame rate. So the problem is that essentially the game has to cap your frame rate. Otherwise, your clock runs faster than everybody else's, and everything goes faster. And the server doesn't do any checks,
and so you can move faster than anybody else.
I just want to let everybody know this is
run
like
circles around the NPC.
This was like game programming 101 when I was in my game development classes, where they were like, do not tie things to the frame rate of your game, and there's specific functions made in every known like current engine that so you're free to run your math check so it isn't based on your frame rate.
I learned to code on 4 megahertz computers, we dealt with it.
We did this once. You know what? This is what got us turbo buttons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that was a good switch between 4 and 8 megahertz.
There are two
double time
other groups.
The turbo doesn't make it faster. The turbo makes it slower.
Who would you like to speak with?
Let's go. I'm going to go talk to the nice people outside, especially the Tengu friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, there's a nice picnic. And they see you. Oh, hello. Ain't it great to be outdoors, smell the flowers, feel the wind and sun on your face? It's just a beautiful day.
Yes. So, mind if we join you?
Please do.
Oh. I haven't had a good meal in what feels like ages. What's for dinner? Or what do you have?
They open up their picnic lunch. They've got sandwiches, some sort of like prepackaged chips, some stuff that you would see, like well-known brand names that you would see in convenience stores.
Yeah. Okay.
Chips.
Crisps.
Yes.
Doritos.
I will just Cheetos. Go and grab like three different kinds and throw them all at Zenka and say, "Here, pick."
I'm totally waiting for the like the Mandela effect and like be like E's and I's swapped in like places and be like wondering like, what, is that really spelled that way? Like.
So, yeah, the chips taste so good. They're so crunchy and fulfilling. The
Just
sandwiches.
like the commercial says.
You know what's like way more fulfilling than these chips?
What?
Real chips.
What do you mean? These are real chips. What do you think chips taste like?
I mean, I'm gonna eat it. What does it taste like?
They have the sound and the texture, but there's not really like.
Can I like hack and like make chips turn into pickles
so
or something?
I'm gonna be like,
If you can imagine your taste buds being at like a 10 when you eat a chip, it's like they're dulled down to like a 3.
okay.
Like it's
I'm
just.
gonna be like, they crunch like a chip. They sound like a chip. I was like, they even feel like a chip.
What's the date on these things? I
But
checked the expiration date.
They're oddly paper tasting, which tells me that the person who designed this simulation,
Never eaten a chip.
and who is running this simulation, bartender, has never eaten a chip, or their idea of good tasting chips probably means they grew up in the saddest place possible.
Make me a life science perception or survival check.
Okay, so like on one level you've got like the whole
Survival 20.
Inception level. We have to
Okay.
plant this seed like 3
Can someone
levels
aid?
down.
Yeah, I spin a
And
top.
then
Does it tip
Ion
over?
comes
I
here
will
and
aid
it's
him.
just like baseball bat to the head.
He is
Yeah,
aided.
You're in a fucking dream.
Yeah, that's because they gave me shitty chips.
I roll a 1. I'm just offended.
Can you
at
make a
this
survival check, Zenka?
What were
You're
the other
aided.
ones?
Yeah, I'm gonna dip it in salsa.
What were the
If
ones
the
that
salsa
weren't
screwed
survival?
up, everybody gotta get the hell out
Well,
of
you
here.
could make a life science or a perception, or you could try to aid his survival.
Let's life science.
Oh.
Because I
Just
think it's
tell them how they
impossible to
got
make
nature
bland
wrong.
salsa in real
19.
life.
Okay.
Oh, I can just roll my own life science.
Okay. Yeah, roll your own life science. See if
That is a 27.
there we go.
28.
28.
Hooray!
You're able to
plus
get there. So you all try to explain what these sensations actually feel like, because just what they're explaining, like the wind on their face, like it's cold all of a sudden. Like no,
That's not how wind feels.
hairs,
You
everything.
feel it.
Yeah, or like the sun. It's like you're
I am
cold, and then
slightly
you're
warmer, but you don't. You know what I mean? It's like
Right. Yeah. So
That's
you
how the
explain
sun
these things,
feels.
and they start to have these realizations. What else would you like to do to convince them
How
that
sun
they're
feels in,
currently?
like, prison, man.
So ask them what their favorite food is.
Well, those chips.
No, that can't be your favorite food.
No, that's my favorite.
What about the salsa that you dip the chips into?
No. Okay. So this looks like Jatembe Park, right?
Very similar.
All right. So I'm going to guess that there are some pretty good restaurants, or at least food carts, around there nearby. And so we're going to start talking in detail about the types of actual food that's not here and not chips that you can get there.
Make me a diplomacy check. Alternatively, you can make me a culture check since you're
No, 30.
30.
Because Cyna knows about food.
Yeah, they they kind of like start to snap to,
You
and now they
probably
realize
had that, yeah, because that's... And then there's that one place near the Lore Spire complex that's like... That has the meat pies.
Start mentioning
Yes.
places that don't exist too in this fake
Yeah.
Absalom
But
station.
they're like
Yeah.
not here.
yeah, the meat
Yeah.
pies.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Dibbler makes them.
Yeah.
Madge's noodles.
The dwarf kind of like finally like snaps out of it. And it's like the meat pies. I haven't had a damn meat pie in I don't know how long.
That's because you're eating shitty chips. That are fake, by the way.
Probably
We're all
in
just
about,
brains in a vat somewhere.
15
Remember that.
months or so.
I don't
Where are you from?
diaspora. Moved around a lot.
Mhm.
Stationed mostly on Absalom Station though with the Starfinders.
Yeah.
Yeah, look around. Yeah.
Think about what parts of this Absalom station you haven't seen in months because you couldn't find them, or
Yeah, I get it. What's the story here then?
You're still in the Scoured star system.
Oh crap!
You've been in a simulation.
we don't really know how.
You
though.
getting me out?
We're
Yeah,
trying.
working on
but
it.
we had to get you out of the charm of the simulation.
Good thinking.
So you know,
Good thinking.
we don't want you stuck here when we get your body
No,
out.
I don't be stuck here either.
Good, we're all on the same page.
So we can't get out yet.
I think the focal point is the
keeping us
bartender.
here.
Probably.
We'll be working on that shortly.
He's
Momentarily.
probably not going to appreciate what I'm about to teach you then.
Perfect. Love.
In that case, when you get home, the first meat pie is on me.
Now you can push the F key to grow wings and get a fly speed of 30 feet.
Chink. Cyna has butterfly wings now.
As you make your way back in, thinking you're going to speak to the scholars, the bartender comes up to you and says, "You are only here to cause trouble, aren't you? I said this was a happy place where we're going to be happy, and we can't have this."
We can't be happy when you're serving paper chips. They're disgusting. What's wrong with you?
I'll
Make the
show
chips
you.
better.
His shape starts turning into that of a monster.
Oh no, you're turning into something I'm going to murder.
Oh no, you're not very happy right now.
Yeah,
You know,
this
here's
is
the
a
thing.
happy place. Why are you so unhappy?
Roll initiative.
Do you and my exocortex roll initiative separately?
No, it's going to have the same stats as you.
Stop being unhappy. Eat your shitty potato chips. I'm gonna throw the whole bowl of them. First round, standard action, throw the bowl of chips at him.
Eat them and tell me they're good.
Might as well.
Lie to me! Tell me they're good!
I don't understand why you couldn't just, like, tell them, hey, by the way.
Yeah.
So if I kind of leaned over right now and said, "Trevor, right now you're in a simulation,"
Yeah,
would you buy it?
maybe.
Well, okay,
I would.
never mind.
I'd buy it.
The people around this table probably believe we're in a simulation already.
Right. I'm already there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why does it suck so bad?
I've just been trying to figure out how to wake up for like
Bill
5
Gates.
years
Now
now.
I'm Bill
now
Gates
I'm
in here.
angry.
Okay. Initiatives. Maia.
26.
Cyna.
19.
Ion.
22.
Zenka.
8.
We saw the good rolls on initiative this evening.
Look at that. You're in front of me.
Yay!
The
Need to file a
monster.
trouble ticket. This is bullshit.
I got butterfly wings.
The monster turns into an angel.
It's a Gobrazu.
That is not an angel.
Deep cuts tonight. Jesus. Cool. So Maia, you're up. There's a big monstrous angel in front of you.
Right. What are angels weak to that I can change my gun type to?
Not evil.
Was I
Can
able
you
to?
change it to unholy?
Yeah. Did we have unholy damage in that list?
Make me a mysticism check.
Okay. It is 18.
18. I'll tell you that angels typically have immunity to petrification. They typically have a resistance to acid, cold, and electricity and fire.
Oh, okay. So I should just keep my gun as normal. Right. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to write it in the hacks and make the bartender even angrier.
Sonic wasn't in that list.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, but Sonic was on the list we could change our type to.
Maybe I
No,
don't
it
know,
was
I don't
not.
remember on that.
You could change your gun to corrosive, flaming, frost, or shock.
Okay.
So everything I have
Basically, what
resistance
happened
to.
was I rolled on a table of what type of graft this thing had and got lucky on the resistances. So
Okay.
just do damage.
I'll just keep my normal
Yay!
gun then. That's piercing damage. I imagine, right? Bullets are piercing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to haste up and scan and full round attack. Does that sound good to everybody, I guess?
Yeah.
Sure. You do you.
Okay. 14. Oh, man, that's really bad.
No, that's not going to hit.
Right. Let me roll second attack. Even less. So just 2 whiffs.
Okay.
Solid for me.
Ion.
Seems par for the course.
There's
for
a big
Maia.
monstrous angel. When I say big, it is literally huge.
Oh, wow.
This is the part where you guys actually get to hear my AI be audibly sassy back. That
Your AI.
Oh, AI can attack too, yeah.
Yeah.
She can throw out 2 attacks then too.
As she rolls, she's going to miss because she's going to be busy rolling her eyes while she's doing it.
Critical failure and
Ooh.
21 minus 4, 17.
17 will miss.
Okay.
Ion.
Okay. As a standard action, I'm going to activate my mighty vocal cords, so it needs to make a will save.
15.
You rolled 1, not enough.
Cool.
So, for 3 rounds, it is shaken.
Okay.
That's a standard action. As a... Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Let's do that, and then I will... I'll hang out.
Cool. Cyna.
Or wait, I have a move action? No, that's good. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, what the hell was that?
Oh, it sounds like a Tyrannosaurus Rex roar. Like I'm just all like just straight up Jurassic Park this thing's face, and it's all like, what the fuck, for like 3 rounds.
That Mountain Dew commercial where they're all doing really dumb stuff, but then the woman, she just turns and goes, and then shatters glass.
All right. So I'm going to trick attack. I'm going to use acrobatics because I've got wings and I'm going to fly around and do loop-de-loops and whatever to
Yeah, that's
distract
true.
her. And that's still going to be a 32 for the
Sufficient.
trick attack. All right. And then we're going to shoot him in the head. Uh, 30 to hit. Energy.
Oh, yes.
Give me some good numbers. Those are not good numbers. 17. Sonic. 1, 1, 2, 3.
Zenka. Big monstrous angel. Just got sonicked.
I'm going to turn invisible.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move.
All right. We're not on a map right now, so
who
you're
would
moving from the
like-
cluster.
Who would like supercharged weapon next? Cool. I'm going to move over to...
And that's any weapon. It's not necessarily an energy weapon, right?
yeah, it's
Because we looked that up last time.
yeah, it's just it has
You
to
have
be.
to
Yeah,
touch
I'm
the
gonna
weapon.
I'm gonna need you to slap this breaching gun.
I'll do it next turn. But I'm going to be invisible, and I'm going to do that because that's not an attack action. So I stay invisible.
Okay. It is this creature's turn.
It gets a -2 to its attack rolls for being sickened.
It has a sword of light that it is going to attempt to attack Cyna with, since Cyna shot it. 26 kinetic.
Does that include the -2?
24 kinetic.
Oh. And that made the difference. Actually, no. That didn't make the difference.
It's okay. It's about to get worse.
24 is exactly what it needed.
24?
Yeah.
So it's going to hit with this sword of light.
Oh, and for what it's worth, I made it flat-footed with a trick attack.
Okay. Man, if you just made it off target.
I know.
So it's going to hit you with this sword of light. Oh, Jesus. 34 slashing damage.
That makes me throw up a little in my mouth.
Ooh. Ooh. Maia.
Okay, so I actually have an interesting question.
Oh, wait. It changes shapes.
Okay.
It transitions from an angel, and you can see the wings kind of transformer themselves back into it, and it transitions into a robot.
I am a robot. even better, actually.
So is it like still
If he's
sick?
an actual
Is it still
robot,
shaking?
It's still shaking.
All the
Okay.
electric damage.
But it now has robot traits instead
So-
of angel traits.
This is going to even make this more interesting. So I have an ability called Overload. And
Go on.
So first of all, we're already in an electronic world. So this is what was going to bring it up while I was still celestial. But now he's a robot. They have to succeed a DC 10 plus half a mechanic level plus intelligence modifier, or like I can make an electronic non-functional for 1 round. And
I mean,
would
don't
like to
bring
do
the
this.
entire simulation down.
Right, I don't.
We don't want that to break for a round.
Right. Part of it is I can't like take down a whole starship. You know, that's part of it. But I can like take down little pieces. But could I attempt to make it non-functional for a round?
Yes.
And I can't use this again for a whole minute, so it's not like I can just continuously overload it.
Do it.
All right, so I'm going to try to overload. So the DC for this is 10 plus half my level, so 3 plus my intelligence modifier, which should be plus 5. So I guess that's 18 DC.
Roll a 1. It was meant to be.
So is it helpless for a round?
What's it do?
This says device is non-functional for 1 round.
Sounds like it's helpless for a round.
Well,
Turned into a robot, and then I was like, oh, this just
Oh,
completely
wait, now you
changes my
have a
question.
power button. Ion, there's a helpless robot in front of you.
all right. So it's funny that you say that because I'm thinking.
Oh, can second Maia go?
Would you like?
Yeah, second Maia.
yes,
Would you like?
They're
to
just
wait a
going
moment
to
until I supercharge
shoot
your
this
weapon?
person.
yes.
Yeah, because it's just shut down, yeah. So it's treating its dex as...
So is it effectively paralyzed or is it unconscious?
Helpless was the word that he used.
Yeah, help
I don't
us.
know
How
if
does this
That's the
affect
thing.
its
Is
its armor
helpless a
class?
status?
Yes, it is.
I need to find it.
Is that auto crits or?
No, it doesn't auto crit, but, I mean, it's now taking like a -9 to its...
Yeah, because paralyzed
Armor,
does
so-
not.
Wow.
confer
Okay. Yeah. So she's
helpless.
gonna full round attack second Maia, and
Helpless.
so it'd be 23 minus 4, 19.
yeah.
Okay.
It gets a
and
-5 to any dexterity.
Then the
Treats
second
its
attack will probably miss because that's quite a bit less. 'Cause I rolled
melee
2. But the
attacks
first
against you
attack's
get a
gonna
plus
hit.
What's your
Over.
second
It's
one?
bad.
Oh, okay. So 2 plus 11 would be 13, but minus 4 because it was a full round attack. So it'd be like a 9.
Okay, yeah, that won't be.
Yeah, it was pretty, like, just about crit fail. But, so that is 12 damage
With a kinetic...
with a kinetic, but since we have hacks and it's a robot, change to electric damage. The second Maia gives me a coy look of I can do better than you.
It's super effective. Ion.
Look, when you have somebody that knows what they're doing.
Okay.
We know how to fight robots. We fought
So-
some robots.
I'm going to
Hold on.
shoot at it twice.
Hold on. I haven't
No,
supercharged
I'm
your
waiting for him to supercharge my weapon. Then I'm going to shoot at it twice. And my weapon has the cruel and it's shaken, which means if I hit, it becomes also sickened on top of being helpless and shaken.
Jesus.
Right? Because it was all like, you should be happy. And I'm like, oh, I'm a toy with you. Right? Because it got an attitude. And at this point,
You're
don't get an
right.
attitude.
You're
I
gonna
should
be happy.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
I'm
Look
having
at how
the
much
time
I
of my
can mess
life.
with you in your own computer simulation.
Just makes me very happy.
Just empty the clip. It'll be fine. It doesn't
You're
matter
not
in the real world.
Bam, bam, bam. All
Okay.
right. So it's your turn. You're
No.
going to supercharge me.
No, Cyna goes next.
All right. Well,
that's
then,
good.
Cyna is going to pew pew. Well, he's going to trick attack. So we know that trick attack works.
You're looking
Bad.
for... Are you using energy?
Yeah, it's
You're looking for like
flat-footed.
13, then 11.
Oh, then I hit.
Okay.
It's helpless.
What type of weapon are you using?
Here, have some
Sonic,
status
because it's in my
effects.
hand, and
Hey, you can do a thing where you can change the
yeah, doesn't
damage.
that take an action? Oh,
No, it's just it's
then-
electricity.
then it's electricity. If it doesn't,
I guess. I don't know. I was not told it took an action.
Yeah, you can just pick.
Oh, the wings take an action. All right. So,
So shock, right?
yep. 27 electric damage.
Okay, dogs. That's 27 shock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that rounds to 40 after.
Yep.
Zenka.
Okay, I'm gonna supercharge Ion's weapon and then get the hell out the way.
Okay.
Bartender messed with the wrong people.
Yeah. He was all like, eat my shitty chips. And I was all like, no!
All I'm going to say is this bartender better be glad that we didn't start with the beer, because if the beer was this bad,
Yeah.
we would
agree.
just gone
Would've
straight
cut
to
him
a
down
fight.
right
Could
there.
have just not said anything. You could
Okay.
have just left well enough alone.
Yeah, we could have been here for the rest of our natural
Okay, so
lives.
it's taking a -2, well, -5 to its AC effectively.
It's more than that.
Okay.
Just tell me numbers.
I rolled really low, so give me a second.
Have to use math now, all right?
Is
Give
it
me a
at
break.
least-
Is it double digits?
Math finder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I hit it twice.
Because
which
he
means
made
it's
it
also-
flat-footed
after
and
the first-
shaken and
After the
minus.
first hit, it's also sickened.
Sick robot.
So it's just got a whole stack of status effects right
You
now.
get to add the 4d6 to that first one.
This was electric damage, right?
Of course.
This is a breaching gun.
Yeah, but that you
That
can
you made.
change.
That you made.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Electric.
Yeah, you can just make it electric.
Yeah, why not?
Because we have the.
It'd be a shame if this thing had like DR10 slash.
And I'm also using deadly aim on this thing, which is where extra minuses came from. So
It had DR to slashing.
No, DR just.
Oh, it
DR.
just had DR. Oh.
okay, so that's
Doing the motorcycle people was a great decision.
Wait a second. Can I debug that?
okay. So the first hit is 39.
39 plus 19 is 58 plus that is 128.
And then the second one is 20.
Plus 10, 30.
Because on the 46, I rolled 2 6s and 2 1s.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Hey, you destroyed it after it made the unwise decision to turn into a robot.
Yeah.
on you guys.
He was all like, I've got a bad attitude. And I was all like, I'm going to shoot you full of rolls of quarters. And then he died.
All right, so I go over to his body and I pull up the loot menu.
Yeah.
And see what dropped.
Nothing.
Damn it! We're gonna have to grind these guys for like hours.
I mean, what you do in your free time is.
Yeah, we're just going to stand around screaming respawn into the sky.
Walk back to your corpse.
Okay, cool.
Stop hitting on the spirit healer.
We got one more group.
Yep, and we'll say that it's pretty easy once you see that this trusted figure.
Once we de-res the bartender.
Yeah, well, this trusted figure went from bartender to angel to robot to heap to everything. They snap out of it
Pile
pretty
of
quick.
zeros and ones on the
Stop
floor.
digivolving.
Of the scholars, an android comes back to, and it takes him all of about 3 seconds to process what's going on. It's like, get us out of here now.
All right.
Relay, please.
Oh my God! You know who this is? This is Historia 6.
Yeah, I like that attitude after we literally just like something turned into a giant monster.
I'll
and we
thank
were
you
like,
later. Get us
counting
out of here
nanoseconds. Come on.
now.
I like
I tell Maia too.
To Maia too is like, do you have an actual name?
I never named her, but I guess she'd have her own name.
I never named the thing I kidnapped.
Right, yeah.
AKA, I never asked.
Did you ever ask her if she had a name?
I didn't.
Yeah, yeah. That's all. Like I kidnapped this baby. Well, whose baby is it?
Mine.
Mine now.
Whose baby is it?
Look at you wanting information. Whose baby is it? Where'd you find that baby?
So,
The baby store. Leave me alone.
so basically, all the Starfinders, after a little while, are ejected from this virtual world. Shortly after, they wake up inside their stasis chambers. Any of the groups that you successfully influenced during your time in the simulation are extra grateful for your assistance. Historia 6 quickly disconnects from the pod and hurries to reconnect with Historia 7 and the greater Starfinder fleet. The former data files leader refuses
She didn't even say thank you. She literally just attached and was like, gotta go back to work. Like,
Yeah, he literally refuses
thank
to
you
speak
later.
to you.
You didn't. You're a lying bitch.
Take a vacation.
I don't like it.
Now we're back in the role. There's only one Maia. Like,
So, you've now unlocked the boon Information Overflow until the end of the ongoing mission.
Oh, nice.
You can roll twice and take the better result each time you attempt a skill check to identify a creature or to recall information.
nice.
All right.
I guess to keep in with the
support email,
except for Ion here,
off the hook today.
to have vowels as the I would name my AI Zella with an X. So one more character, assuming we go back into a virtual world again, we'll have the A at the end of the name, unlike the odd man out Ion.
Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.